Welcome everyone. This is the Cosmic Awakening, and today we are looking into the 222 portal for February 22nd, 2022. This is a portal that will influence all of us for the next times to come. So it is in a way a timeless reading for this year. So whenever you're watching this message is for you. We have 3 piles today. Pile number 1, we have Lemurian quartz. Pile 2, we have diamond. Pile 3, we have the clear quartz. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Say hi in the comment section. I like to greet everyone who comes in. So timestamps you will find in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See what your pile. Welcome pile 1 if you chose the Lemurian quartz and the number 31. This is your message. This is your message for the 222 portal, February 22nd, 2022. The number 31 may be relevant to you as well as the number 4. 4 is about structure, and the Lemurian quartz is about big picture thinking and unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility within you, a vision. So I see you guys are going to have a vision in your mind's eye. Your third eye chakra will be very activated during this portal, through this portal. So your most prevalent psychic ability will be clairvoyance. You're going to be able to see vivid images in your mind's eye, a vision of the future, a big picture. You're going to be able to see the big picture. And this is going to help you unlock a few things that were blocking you from moving forward, from being able to see, from being able to make big decisions here. Maybe because you were keeping your nose too close to the ground, and now it's like you're having this hawk's eye view, eagle eye view from afar. You're going to be able to distance yourself from emotionally from whatever you're going through, and you're able to see things from like you're an outsider looking into your own life. And because of this, you're going to have this ability to imagine something way bigger and better than you had imagined up until now. And from this, you will be able to draw in what you need in order to heal as well and feel a sense of well-being, to step into your power as a co-creator that you are. And you're realizing that this power is a lot greater than you thought initially. So maybe for some of you, even for the first time in your life, you're realizing that actually you can manifest the life that you want for yourself. And it's now a time for you to free yourself and dream big. This is what this portal is bringing you. It's freeing yourself from preconceived thinking, perceived obstacles, perceived challenges. You're removing that, you're freeing yourself, and now you're allowing yourself to dream. So ask yourself, what is it that you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in the future? 10 years from now, 5 years from now? What kind of person have you evolved into in the next 3 years? As you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life right now. So this is a healing journey for you. This is going to be a very healing portal. And you're going to be keeping your eye on the big picture of your experience so that you recognize your struggles is leading you to epiphanies as allies, and your inner wisdom is born of your lived experiences. So just open your connection to the universe, to your higher self, to spirit, to allow your imagination to soar now. So very soon you're going to get a powerful vision of what is ahead for you. And it will become very crystal clear. So you're gaining clarity on what's ahead for you. Where you may have been feeling confused or not knowing which way to go or how to proceed, then now you're getting clarity with this. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Beautiful way to start. Yeah. Now from the Beyond Lemuria, you guys have vulnerability. Okay. See, that's when I see that we start getting shifts in the energy here, is when I start seeing different cards from this deck, because I use this deck a lot, and it has many, many cards. I would say maybe, I don't know, over 50 at least. And they tend to repeat themselves, but this one I don't see often. So this is a chance for you to tap into your vulnerability. This portal is allowing you to be more vulnerable and to bring out that side of you, and seeing the strength in this vulnerability, seeing in the big picture here, that big picture, that your vulnerability plays a bigger role and it actually empowers you more than it takes from you. So in being vulnerable, in being authentic, that is your real strength. Okay, holding space for yourself and allowing yourself to know that it's normal and it's okay that you have past wounds, as so do we all. If we all allowed ourselves to be vulnerable, we would realize that we're all struggling. No one here is going through this with ease. We don't have to put up a brave front. And that's what you're coming to the realization of. And because of this, you are healing a lot of past wounds. Because in this bigger picture, in seeing things from a distance, you're actually seeing that it's okay. It's okay for you to allow yourself to show people when you're not feeling so good, what's going on with you, and being more vocal about it also. And accepting yourself as you are. And you're going to start sharing more from the depths of your heart here. Your raw truths are going to be coming out. And with this, people will feel more drawn to you and more compassionate toward you. And you will also become more compassionate toward yourself and others. What's happening here is that you're removing your armor. And removing this armor is like one of those keys to unlock the rest to come here. Because that armor it's like you're finding the key to unlock that armor. And you're finally going to unlock that armor that, yes, you feel like it's been keeping you safe, but it's also been keeping you stuck here, is what I'm seeing. So, and this vulnerability can be one of the greatest gifts that you share. And it can also be the hardest, though, because in society, we are conditioned to put on a facade to be strong, even in times of difficulty. And paradoxically, being vulnerable is actually one of the strongest things that we can be. So it really is easier to armor yourself from any harsh truths that may have been too painful to bring to the light of day. But this causes greater suffering, as buried pain will become a shadow. Unprocessed, not negative experiences can incarnate as much more troublesome traits or insecurities than their origin. So when we're truly honest with ourselves and with others in all of our facets, then we are vulnerable. And that honesty is that important step in discovering our shadows and bringing them into the light for healing. Because when we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them a glimpse into that deeper part of ourselves. And this is the fertile soil for trust, so that they can trust us and we can trust them back. And it plants those seeds for others to share the places that are most raw and tender for them in turn. So that's where our closest friendships and our deepest bonds can be formed. It's in this space. In the times when we feel too uncomfortable to reach out to others can be the very times when we need them the most. So having compassion and awareness of the struggle and disorientation others may be going through is a valuable contribution to the world. And holding that space where others can be vulnerable is also a key element for healing work. So if you open yourself up to listening to others and to wanting to know what's going on with them, you may very well discover that you're going through the same things. And in whatever advice you're giving that person or whatever, just by listening to that person, you're also healing. Because self-love, the act of self-love that I talk about on this channel so much, is very linked to your ability to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable is actually an act of self-love. It's allowing yourself to be who you are, regardless of the consequences, regardless of who sticks around and who leaves. Whoever leaves, if you're being vulnerable, it's because they were never meant to be there in the first place. Okay? Be true to yourself exactly as you are, without any judgment. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum for you. Absolutely. I do feel that you're sinking into the space of vulnerability, and you should allow yourself to keep doing so. And in doing so, the energy with other things in your life that you want to see happen or accomplished or manifested is now gaining momentum as you allow yourself to be vulnerable and to heal. Spirit of place. Actually, this one I want to see from the book because I just want a message from the book for this one. So the number 4 may be relevant to you. Oh my goodness. Authenticity is the essence of power, is what this says. Authenticity is the essence of your power. What have we been saying here? Be vulnerable. Okay, this is about relaxing and letting go of your need to control the situation. Oh, interesting. It says, if your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential, and what is it about being vulnerable? That is self-love. That is embodying love. Be vulnerable. If you're showing a tough exterior all the time, like you're so tough and you can get through everything, yes, you're a warrior, but even that warrior has a soft spot within them. And people don't fall in love with armors. People fall in love with love. Love attracts love, right? And to be able to be love, you need to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to sink into that space. Exactly. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is authenticity. Don't get entangled in details or desires that obscure the truth of your situation. Step back and ask yourself, what is the real nature of my inquiry? Even exquisitely seductive hidden agendas cannot conceal this. Trust your intuition, because you're getting things whispered into your ear. Hold the power to tell the truth, first to yourself, then to the world. Be vulnerable, tell the truth. You can always distinguish an essence that is true and one that is synthetic. So if you are not being authentic, people can sniff that. They can smell it. They can smell it, and it's not attractive. Be honest with yourself. Remain willing to let your situation be revealed for what it really is and not what you want it to be. An apple can't become an orange, just as a dog can never be a bird. Are you trying to change someone or something to suit your agenda or even yourself? Only when you see things as they truly are will you find the real treasure. Yes, yes. And I feel this portal is giving you an opportunity to be authentic. Flexible. Yes, be flexible with what you've been thinking so far. Be flexible with your own thought process. You may have been too rigid in trying to control the way people perceive you and view you. Maybe you want to always portray an image of success, and that's all good. But if you're really struggling, then it needs to come. It needs to be revealed somehow. Yeah, you've been too strong. You've been very strong, and yes, that is it's a quality. But it's starting to really affect you, to hold back, to not reveal something, to stay quiet. Yes, you're strong, okay? But something needs to change about this. You need to be more flexible. There seems to be a stubbornness here, and it's just keeping you stuck. But you're now getting this opportunity to be vulnerable, open up with someone here and reveal your truth. And that will bring about the change that's so needed for you, that you're really craving right now. The number 15, the number 19, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. Yes, you're going through a rebirth right now. You're releasing and you're integrating a new self here. So allow yourself the healing, allow yourself the vulnerability through this phase. You may need to talk to someone about this, or you may need to open up your feelings towards someone and release what it is that's holding you back here from your old self, because you're meant to experience the power of joy. And guess what? The power of joy, you could Buddhism you may connect to some of the principles of Buddhism somehow, but the power of joy, this is talking about raising your vibration. And the power of joy is the closest one to love and love to God, right? And so vulnerability opens up the pathway to this joy. Because you release a lot in being vulnerable. You release the truth. It's like it's no longer festering within you. You release the truth. And guess what? When it's like decluttering, it's like feng shui and decluttering. When you release the energy and you declutter and you move something that you don't need out of the way or that's toxic, guess what? You open your energy to something better, to this rainbow, to this light coming in, to this joy, right? When you don't allow yourself to become vulnerable, everything gets trapped inside that armor. So this is the energy that you're coming into. You're healing, you're raising your vibration, and the key to that is being vulnerable and authentic and open. And just let people know how you feel. Don't hide it. Like next time people ask you, how are you doing? If you're the kind of person who always says, I'm good, I'm okay, just say, guess what? No, I'm not feeling that. I haven't been feeling that good. This has been going on with me mentally or physically or emotionally, and I'm really not feeling okay. I'm not. And it's not drama. You don't have to, it's not a big drama to say that you're not okay. It's just the truth. Why are we all carrying this mask around saying, oh, we're always okay? When it's not true. It simply is not. Yes, we want to raise our vibration, but first we need to recognize that no, we're not doing fine. And it's the same thing with an addiction. Like if you don't recognize, if you're in denial that there's a problem, oh, no, I'm fine. I eat a lot of sugar, but then, it doesn't really affect me, or whatever it is, right? Oh, I'm doing fine. I can still work. But, or no, you cry yourself to sleep, or you're frustrated about something, you're not letting anyone know, but no, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, and then, when you look at it a month, 2, 3 from now, you've been so strong that it's starting to eat up at you, and it starts to show physically and mentally, and you're just not in a good place because you're not being authentic. You're not letting people know what's going on with you. Okay, through this portal, you're going to be getting dreams that are going to be showing you something about what's going on within you. You're going to get some vivid dreaming and some messages through your dreams, and some teachings coming through your dreams. Your dreams are going to be teaching you something, showing you something. And again, that is that third eye. You're seeing things, you're seeing visions in your dreams. They're showing you something. So make sure you keep a dream journal, like in the morning, write down your dreams so you don't forget them. And we have victim consciousness. Of course, if you're bottling things up and you're not talking to people, you are not sharing experiences, you're not allowing people to know how you feel, you don't know that they may be feeling the same way, or someone around you may be feeling the same way, then you're sinking into this victim consciousness. You feel like you're the only one going through this, or there's no way out of this, that you're a victim to your circumstances. You are only a victim to your circumstances while you allow that armor to remain in place. That armor is keeping you victim of your circumstances because it's not allowing the energy to escape. If you want to get rid of the toxicity, you need to allow it to be seen and heard. Okay? We have the 10th house here. So something about your career, your responsibilities, okay, I see what's going on here. Of course. So listen, you could have something like Leo in the 10th house, a Leo midheaven, or you could have a strong Capricorn in your chart, or many planets in the 10th house, where to you, the image of success is above all else. But that is actually what's keeping you victim of your own self. You're keeping yourself victim of yourself because you don't want people to see when you're struggling. When you could actually, not that you're using the victim card, not in any way, but if you're feeling something, you need to process. And to process that, maybe you need to leave the house and you're not head to toe impeccably dressed, and you're not smiling to everyone, pretending everything is okay. No, if you're sad, you're sad, and you leave the house and you have your sad face on and you have your sad clothes on and you're having a sad day just like a lot of people are. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. People can relate to that. And that can be actually, there used to be a lot of theories in the past, and I actually subscribe to those theories where, we need to keep an image of success to attract success. Of course, that is an effective way of manifesting. But if we keep putting things under the rug and not dealing with them and not allowing ourselves to just feel and be and dress as we want, if we're feeling like really crappy, if we don't allow ourselves to really hit that rock bottom, like let's say someone has a lot of, like they put on some weight. I put on some weight in the past 2 years. I've lost some weight too, but I only lost weight when I thought, because I was hiding my body. I was like wearing all black, and I wasn't, dressing, gym clothes, because I thought, I don't want people to see. And I was like, you know what? I don't care if I don't start, doing something about this, because I'm afraid that even my gym instructor will see me, and because I have a Capricorn rising. Where do I start? I don't care if people see me at the gym and I'm a little bit chubbier than I used to be. That's, everyone's going on, everyone has they're going on their different places in life. We're not all fit at the same time. You're fit today, and tomorrow maybe you're experiencing a mental breakdown, and you couldn't care less about what you look like. And but then you need to allow yourself to get back on that horse after you fall off it. You know what I mean? And it's perfectly okay to show up and have a few pounds or kilos extra, and it's okay, because everyone has dealt with too much weight, not enough weight. We're all struggling, and if we don't recognize that there's a problem, if we don't allow it to be seen, then how are we going to be able to deal with it if we're not even showing up at the gym? Like, of course I showed up at the gym, but I know a lot of people don't even do that. And it's so inspiring to see those people who, they put on a lot of weight but then they change their habits and they allow themselves to be seen the way they were. And it's beautiful to see people's transformation, and it's a really beautiful thing. So allow yourself that beauty and the joy of overcoming these obstacles, rather than keeping yourself stuck in that victim mentality, okay? Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Now, I don't mean to call everyone out here. Maybe this is not your pile, and if it's not, go ahead and choose another pile. That's perfectly fine. But this, I was using the weight example, but it could be anything where, you feel like you have difficulties in learning something because your mind is a little foggy. It could be a Neptune influence. It doesn't mean that people are dumb. Like, a lot of times, kids are even labeled as dumb, or they used to be. These days, things are different. And that's not the case. Maybe they're just going through a 12-year transit with Neptune in a crazy placement. And then when they get to college, they're the best students, right? So really don't be too hard on yourself. We're all dealing with something. We're all overcoming obstacles in some area of our lives. It could be mental. It could be physical. It could be... Because guess what, life is not easy peasy. So we're all going through it. So just allow yourself to be seen like others are allowing themselves. If you come across anyone who seems like they have their life all put together and everything is perfect, that is just a lie. Nobody is good all the time. Nobody is okay all the time. And especially if you're going through a Saturn return, where you're somewhere in between 27 and 31 years old, or 57 and 61 years old, it's going to get tough. But it's not meant to punish you. It's meant to show you, to shed a light on those things that are still not organized, that you still need to take care of, that you haven't, those lessons that you haven't learned. But it's not meant to punish you, okay? And everyone goes through it. Everyone has lessons to live in their life. Everyone has obstacles to overcome, even if you feel like, let's say someone has more money than you and you don't have enough money, or you feel, because you're in that lack mentality. You have to learn to pull yourself out of that energy mentally and reprogram your mind to place yourself in a position. So all the obstacles to place yourself in the position to then manifest, because everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. But if that is your limitation, if that is your programming from your, let's say, the planets when you were born, you know what? To get to know ourselves in our astrological charts, The reason is so we can transcend those limitations. We don't stay in those limitations. Okay, is this a shortcoming for me? Then that's what I need to work on and overcome. Everyone needs to work through something. And it's hard. Every bit of it's hard. Because maybe that person has money, but they don't have love in their life, or the love that they want, or the love that they need. And they need to work on something within themselves to get to that place. Okay? Whew, sorry guys, this is very energetic today. Awakening. Yes, you're going through an awakening through this 222 portal. Okay, you could have Scorpio in your chart, or you could be having like a Pluto, crazy Pluto in your 10th house transit, or maybe you have Pluto in your 10th house when you were born. Maybe Scorpio in your 10th house. You don't have to have any of these placements. What's going on here is that you're going through release, rebirth, integration, and through an awakening. There's an awakening going on here with you. And you can't postpone this any longer. It's time. Because you've been holding on to something for too long, for a way of thinking, a way of doing things, routines, places, people, situations that are keeping you stuck. And you're now awakening to the fact that you need to change something about your life. And it's coming through dreams as well. And you're also having a look at where you've been keeping yourself victim of your circumstances, where you actually have a lot more power than you think, because you are now connecting to your higher self. You are doing more research about this. You could have Taurus, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart as well. And you're just thinking about those things that you're holding on to so tightly, those commitments, and you're really analyzing, if you should be doing this, if this is the right thing to do. Okay, because you're becoming passionate about something in your life and moving forward with that. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart. It doesn't have to be. But now you're becoming passionate about, what is it? 7 of Wands, but you're defensive about this, something that you're passionate about. You're defensive about going after what it is that you're passionate about. But it's judgment time, and it's coming up twice from 2 different decks, judgment and judgment. The awakening here is judgment. It's time. You're getting a second chance at life, and it's time to go here. Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, again, doesn't have to be. Okay, you could be dealing with someone here younger than you or older than you that you are defensive toward, or maybe you're dealing with someone here who is being defensive toward you. But this person is currently going through a rebirth and a release. I feel like you're mirroring each other. You're closer than this person is to getting to your healing and to overcoming your obstacles right now, but you're both on this path here. There's someone here who just keeps stuck in their ways, but they keep like looking you up and they're not contacting you, or when they do contact you, they give you very little information. It's because they're very guarded, because they're still healing and working on themselves, but their process is a lot slower because they are still feeling victim to their circumstances, like they can't do anything about it. They don't see, but they're starting to see. They're starting to become aware, and they're starting to become more flexible here. And you're getting a second chance here with this person, because I'm seeing here 2 people who are matching the vibration, each other's vibration here. And this could be a twin flame situation, because when I see the flames, the wands matching, and age difference is a twin flame. But don't get too stuck in that, because that could keep you in a victim consciousness. The twin flame journey it's not meant to keep you stuck in that journey. You're not meant to be waiting around for someone who is not ready for you or what have you. But just so you know, as you're healing, this person is also healing, and something is about to get unstuck. But this person, or you, or both of you, are moving away from victim consciousness right now. And also, there is someone here who has been guarded, but they are releasing the need to control that. And they will be more vulnerable here. They will be more vulnerable is what I'm seeing here. Because they can't contain their passion and their zest for life any longer. So what is the advice for you? We have boundaries. Oh, isn't that Ishtar? Ishtar could mean something to you. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So there may be someone here that you need to create boundaries with, because if you are allowing someone to permeate your energy too much, then this is keeping you in a victim circumstances. So it's up to you really to put the boundaries up, because yes, there could be someone who is interfering with your energy by asking too much of you, or by demanding your time, your energy, your attention, or demanding that you do something for them constantly. But you can lovingly and kindly say no and assert yourself, because you're releasing yourself right now, and there's a joy in releasing the toxicity from always having to say yes to things that you don't want. People around you need to start being flexible where they have been too stubborn in changing themselves. Okay? And there's no shame in saying, no, I don't want to right now, or no, I'm not feeling good enough to do that right now. Or, I'm really feeling sick today, I'm not going to work. Just because you fear that you won't get a raise at the end of the month. I know that is a problem and that is a concern, but your health is more important than all of that. If you don't have your health, then you're not going to be able to, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, 1 year's time, go to work. And then instead of staying 1 day sick at home, you're going to stay maybe a year. And then that will really affect your payroll in the future, right? So, and I'm seeing here the energy here, the advice here is for you to really, if you have a job, maybe think about starting your business on the side. That is just a side note here, because you will go far if you start your own business on the side and not depending on someone else to pay you, is what I'm seeing here, because you have the capacity to do a lot more than you're doing right now. Yeah. Boundaries and vulnerability. Okay, pile number 1, I believe your message has been delivered. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you. Bye till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose the diamond, this is your reading. The number 20 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2. Whew, you guys have been through a lot, but you're shining because you didn't allow it to stunt your growth. You didn't allow it to pull you down. What didn't kill you really made you stronger. You're like this diamond that was formed under so much pressure, so much heat in your life. And you saw this as a gift to improve yourself, to better yourself, to strengthen yourself, instead of see it as something that defeated you. All this time and pressure combined was a precious gift, and you see the beauty and the strength arising from the trials and the challenges that you've been through, because you've always used your power in the right way, and you've always seen this as an opportunity to really empower yourself. Okay, can I overcome this challenge? Let's overcome this challenge. You become stronger. Rather than allow it to defeat you, you use it. You keep using it as steps. You see each challenge as a step up, a step up, a step up. You overcame this challenge, you're stronger, you're more capable, you're more skilled, you become talented at overcoming. And that is like the law of the fittest for the survival, right? That is what separates you from the rest here. And wow. Whew, sorry, I'm still a little bit accelerated from group number 1. You are transformation. And as I said for group number 1 as well, I'm seeing the change in the energy here, just because I use this deck a lot and we're seeing different cards. I normally see much of the same cards come over and over and over in readings, but with this portal, the energy really is shifting for humanity. We're all definitely ascending here. So your focus right now, I feel like you've been doing a lot for others. Yes, you've been strong, but now you need to pause and take care of yourself, because you need to lick those wounds. You need to rest and restore. You need to rejuvenate. Okay, so through this portal, I feel like you're going within, you're taking inventory. You're spending some time alone and you're being present with your feelings. You're allowing yourself to feel the feelings. The number 53 and the number 8 could be relevant to you. The number 20 and the number 2 as well. So this will be a phase of cocooning for you. You are transforming. You're going through yet another metamorphosis in your life, yet another awakening. And so you're actually going through this and being gentle on yourself. And you are being very divinely guided. Your archangels and your angels are all around you. It's like you feel like you need a hug and no one is able to give you the hug that you need, but you're getting that hug from your angels. You're getting a big, warm, loving, deep hug from your angels right now. It's like you're going through a gestation period. Some of you could be pregnant. Doesn't have to be, or something is being seeded within you. Something is being created within you. It could be a child, it could be a project. And there needs to be some stillness here. And you need to feel whatever it is you need to feel and process that so your creation becomes that more richer. And while it may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself, you also need to nurture those parts of yourself. I see you're softening your heart space right now. You could be feeling a need to cry or be angry, or an angry cry even. A cry of frustration. Let it all out. You need to laugh. Yeah. So you're preparing something big. Now, I don't know exactly what that is. You guys know. But whatever it is, it's going to bring in a lot of blessings. Be bold and make the first move. So you're being invited to take action here. Don't wait for others to take action. And we have magic prayer, the number 32. Yes, focus on connecting with your higher self, with spirit, with your angelic team. Ask for what you want. Pray, manifest. Speak your prayers. Whatever you say is like spells. And act in faith that it will come about. This is also saying that whatever you've been praying for, your prayers are being answered. The number 32 is the number of victory for me, and change. 3 plus 2 is a 5. Change that brings victory. Spirit is currently waiting for you to ask them for help, your spirit team, and to heal you. Your prayer is being answered. Your prayers will be answered. So you're going to be thinking a lot more than usual. That number 44 is a confirmation that your angelic team is all around you. You're being divinely guided right now through your prayers, through whatever you're thinking. Whatever you're thinking is claircognizant. It's being downloaded through your crown chakra into your brain by your spirit team. It's not your thoughts. These are downloads that you're getting right now in answer to your prayers that are going to help you take the next steps forward. You're thinking about a move or a change here. You're thinking about a change and stepping away from something, moving away from something that has been a situation that has been comfortable but is not aligned with your life purpose, because moving out of your comfort zone means that you're moving into your life purpose. And I feel that's what's happening for you. The number 30 could be relevant to you. The number 3. 3 is about networking and getting invitations, social events, friendships, communication, moving around. If you get invitations to socialize, go, is what this is saying. Don't overthink things, just go. Premonition. You're about to get a prophecy or a premonition. When you see some birds, or something is going to be communicated to you when you see birds, you're going to get a prophecy. If you create something, if you have some form of artistic creation, whatever it is you do, that is either a sport or some create, if you paint or if you sing, if you play music, if you dance, even if it's not professionally, if you're just doing something like bracelets or candles or flower arrangements, whatever it is artistic that you're doing, as you're doing something to take your mind off the daily grind, if as you're doing something that that is outside of the 9 to 5, if it's an artistic form of expression, whatever that is, as you're doing this, as you are painting or speaking or singing or acting or making bracelets or painting, making music, listening to music, dancing, there's going to be a prophecy that comes to you through your crown chakra. It's an epiphany, a revelation, an idea, a breakthrough, an unexpected piece of information that surprises you, maybe shocks you, but it's something you needed. Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Maybe you're working on something very delicate as an artist and it's been taking a long time. It's taking a lot of discipline with the number 31 being there. It's been challenging. And you've been praying for things to change. Or maybe this is you. You've been working on yourself and you're feeling very fragile, very delicate. And you've been going through a lot of obstacles. Some of you could have tattoos or be a tattoo artist somewhere here. But there's something here you will be working on, or you have been working on, or you're being called to work on, and take your time with it. Because working on this, even if it takes time and it's very delicate, very fragile, is going to open up your psychic abilities of being able to predict the future, to see. But there's also something about a soulmate here that is being woven for you behind the scenes. Or there's a relationship that's growing and it has many intricacies, it has many delicacies. It seems very fragile, but it's not that fragile. It's actually becoming something very strong. Because as you can see, this coral here, I'm seeing something about titanium coral. I just heard titanium coral, like coral were made of that material. That is how strong this actually is, even though it seems so delicate and so fragile. There's something here that's taking longer than you would like pertaining to a soulmate. It's taking longer than you would like because this person is overthinking. This person is struggling with the courage to come forward because they are struggling with insecurities. But this person, if they could have their way, they would be hugging you. They would be the person to hug you right now. And for others of you, you have a soulmate who is passed in spirit, who is now giving you a warm hug. And doesn't that look like that hug from the angels that I was talking about? So maybe this person had a fragile, they passed away young because they had a very fragile health. Their health was very fragile. What about the soulmate? There's going to be a transformation when it comes to a soulmate. If things have been taking time, things are going to move a lot faster and your prayer will be answered about this soulmate. There will be a victory here. You will win at something here pertaining to the soulmate. For those of you who are artists and you have artistic creations, then it's time to showcase because it will be very well received and you will even possibly win an award or a recognition of sorts. There's an opportunity, and I'm seeing this paint here, so there's an opportunity for the artists out there to collaborate or to synergize your energy, your talents, your skills with other people's and do something like, exposition or something. But there's windows of opportunity opening for you, doors are opening for you. You're going to see new possibilities here. You're going to be assisted and supported through your endeavors, whatever that is, artistic or otherwise. It's time for you to take that risk. You're going to see a vision, or you're going to know what to do about this. It's going to become clear for you, and you're going to have to do something that is bold and make that first move there. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust your abilities. You've been spending too much time in your mind. You've been overthinking. 5 of Swords. Worried maybe about coming across people that will go against your vision, or who will go against you. Maybe you've been dealing with environments that are not conducive to creation, that are keeping you stuck from your blessings, and it's like creating a block, a creative block for you. And that's because you're not taking risks and you're staying too comfortable. And if you're too comfortable right now, then you're not able to create. You need to move out of your comfort zone to step into your life purpose of creation, because I do believe you guys have a life purpose that is connected to creating something bigger. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. But again, all that overthinking, it's like you keep yourself stuck in your mind, and it's time to break free and to start taking steps, practical steps. Step into that earth energy of taking practical steps rather than just sitting there thinking about it. Yes, 6 of Materials, earth energy, time to take action. Take the practical steps, even if it's small ones every day. Don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. Don't overthink things, otherwise you won't get anything done and you will just stay stuck. Same thing when it comes to a soulmate. Maybe this is someone you're dealing with who is acting this way because they are overthinking things. But look, if someone was overthinking things and keeping stuck and not saying something about their feelings, they're going to come forward. They're going to take the practical step to ground this with movement, communication, and action taken toward you. Maybe a little slower than you would like, but it's still action. And it's not the slowest kind. But there's emotions coming out. There's emotions that are moving this situation forward. And if it's not this person who has been stuck in overthinking and it's you, then you're going to feel the urge to move forward. Because someone here is very, very worried about breaking a fragile work of art here that is a soulmate connection. But it's not that fragile is what I'm hearing. It is not. Oh my goodness, the floodgates are opening for some of you. Anyone who has been stuck and moving slowly and not moving at all in their mind, they're slowly but surely taking action toward you. And it's going from the earth, from the pentacles to the cups to the wand. So this means very slow, slow and then very fast. Movement, travel, communication that is passionate. Because someone here can't contain their feelings any longer and their passion any longer. And someone here is really making a plan, because if they could, they would move a lot faster, but something is keeping them stuck here. And it's their own mind, but they're making plans. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for something that they need so that they can move forward. And until that can happen, this person will be communicating a lot, because this person is only wanting to come toward you. They know that you're their soulmate. This person could be at a distance from you, live near the ocean or overseas. And there could need to be air travel or overseas travel, airplane travel here, okay? Or long distance, what is it called? Road travel or something. And it's a long time coming. You've been patient. This person has gone through many battles. You've been going through many battles in your life. And it's going to be like, finally. I thought this was never going to happen. And then boom, it does. After this portal. Things are going to move a lot faster after this portal, guys. Okay? But look, there's so much overthinking. And I feel it's both of you who are overthinking this. Don't allow this to get in your mind. Okay? But I'm seeing someone here who will overthink, then do something, then they will keep overthinking it. But at least they will do something with fear, but they will do it anyway. And you're both mirroring each other here. But the shared energy between the two of you is this pouring of emotions coming out. and this communication still coming out here. Someone here is just waiting for the right time, but it's like they may need to go through some battles, or they know that when they do something here, they're going to have to go through a lot after they do that. But it's like they can't contain themselves any longer. Maybe if this is you, you know that you're going to face a battle, but it's going to be worth it here. But there's something here that someone here is going to end up, people are going to come at you for doing something or taking or making a decision. But there's also going to be a lot of supportive people and a lot of opportunities opening up for you. So you shouldn't stop yourself from doing something just because someone doesn't like what you're doing, because you're doing it from your truth, from your soul. And you are being divinely guided here, whatever this is. Okay, so it's not going to come without its challenges. It's just going to be a different set of challenges, not the same ones. What is your advice or your message here? We have Dana, High Priestess. So you are highly psychic, and you have the divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So maybe you're a spiritual teacher, but you are being divinely guided by your intuition to speak your truth, throat chakra, because you know what to do. Your intuition is on point with this. Okay, so don't ignore your intuition when it comes to a soulmate, when it comes to something you want to do with your life. Don't allow your mind to take over to the point where it keeps you stuck. You know about a situation pertaining to a soulmate. You know about your artistic creations, your collaborations. You know what to do, so don't keep yourself stuck, okay? Allow the transformation to occur, because you're going to shine like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. I'm seeing that song by Rihanna, okay? So pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. Last but not least, if you chose this clear quartz, the number 18 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. Clear quartz. There's clarity coming, and something here will be magnetized as well. The energy will amplify, because clear quartz will amplify the energy of anything that you're doing. It will have ample effects. So if you're manifesting, that manifestation will be amplified, okay? There's a magnification, there's expansion, there's growth going on for you. And it's time for you to really focus on your own growth and expansion right now, okay? Whatever you appreciate, if it's love, abundance, people, prosperity, whatever it is that you want, will grow simply by you observing it and feeling gratitude for it. That's the energy of attracting in, feeling like you already have it. The law of assumption, the law that you already know that you deserve it. Your self-concept being the best thoughts about yourself, the best thoughts of what you can assume that you can attract to yourself. Okay? Pay attention to the good things in life, because whatever you focus on will amplify. So make sure you focus on the right things that you want to see amplified. If you're focused on anxiety, fear, then that will amplify. So be mindful of what receives the bulk of your notice right now. Find what is healing and nurturing and what focuses on your well-being. Express gratitude for the bounty that is yours, and it will expand. So whatever makes you feel happy and alive, just do more of that. Because it's easy to really magnify the flaws and to magnify the things that are happening that we don't want, and we forget to reflect on where we may need to grow or where we want to grow. So turn your attention to the wonderful things in life and the wonderful people you care about and the wonderful things about yourself and the wonderful things about your relationship, and allow what is good to grow. Okay? Grow what is working for you. And in your relationships, no one can be all things to all people all the time. So cut yourself and anyone you're dealing with some slack as well. Celebrate who you are and what you experience in your relationship that helps you feel loved and appreciated, and share that celebration with others. Say thank you, be appreciative to the people in your life who make it better for you in so many different ways. So ask yourself, what is it that you love? What do you desire? And choose well so that the seeds you water right now will lead to a better crop of just what you hope for. Invest your time in those activities that you value so that you can increase your fulfillment and prosperity. Because abundance really is your natural state. And this portal is trying to bring you back to that natural state. So notice what feels healthy to your body, to your mind, to your soul, what makes you feel good and rooted in a strong foundation right now. Work with the universe, okay? Because whatever you place your attention on right now will grow. So also be certain that you want it too. There will be opportunities presenting themselves that will lead you to your greater good. So meditate with a clear quartz if you have one, if you don't get one. And ask for clarity of any aspect of your life where you're lacking clarity. And also, when you're manifesting, use clear quartz to amplify that energy. Because this is one of the purest of all crystals, and it's very easily programmable with your intentions. Okay? Because it contains only silicone and oxygen. Whew, wow. Beautiful. Yes, you're receiving new blueprints. This is beautiful. Okay, again, like pile 1 and 2, pile number 3 is not this. It's just getting a new card from this deck. I use this deck often, and today I'm seeing new cards, meaning that I feel that the energy is changing, because normally we get much of the same cards in many readings because we're still working through those energies, but I feel the energy is shifting right now. So something is definitely changing, and you're getting new codes, new blueprints. Something is changing within you that is it's pushing you to take action, to take a step, no matter how small that is, because that will ignite an upward spiral for you. It's time to make a positive change, and that's what you're doing. You're creating this ripple of light, and you're becoming that change that you want to see. And this is a very empowering mantra: be the change you wish to see in the world, to remind us that we can step up and create those blueprints for the world we want to see. So there's a powerful, meaningful change starting with you through this portal right now. Because, you know, even when we want to see change, we can be overwhelmed by all that's going on in the world, and making that positive impact can seem impossible. And it's healthy to have an interest in what is happening around you, but it's also important not to become so disheartened that you can't find the inner light to ignite even the tiniest upward spiral of improvement in your daily life. So there is still so much beauty in this incredible planet. And there are still organizations, game changers, creating amazing transformation all the time. So what you need to do right now is shift your focus onto what is possible rather than what isn't right now. And take that step forward into action. Maybe you were attracted to pile number 2 as well. If you were, go ahead and watch pile number 2. So however small that action is, it will benefit the vibration of the planet in some way. You have more of a voice than you realize right now, okay? And you can really direct your energy by moving with the energy of what it is that you want to see, rather than dwelling on what you can't do or what you don't like about what's going on in the world right now. Wow. Hold your vision. If you have a vision, don't let go of it, because you're coming into this energy. This portal is offering you a chance to get it done. You're getting a spark here of inspiration to move forward with something. This could have something to do with music. Playing music can really spark your inspiration. Inspiring music, maybe with inspiring lyrics or inspiring melodies. Maybe you spark something within yourself by learning a musical instrument. A lot of you, some of you, one of you could be playing the violin. The number 34 and the number 7 could be relevant to you. The number 7 is a very spiritual number, so something about playing music, listening to music, learning a musical instrument, singing, somehow connected. Music opens up the spirit realms for you. You could be clairaudient. So maybe you're getting messages from music in the lyrics that are sparking some kind of inspiration in you to move forward with your vision. Yes, there's something being communicated to you through music, and the confirmation of this comes through this mirrored number here. We have 4334, okay? That is a mirrored number. Angel number 4334. Music is communicating something to you that has a lot of wisdom within it, and it's triggering the wisdom within you, and it's bringing you a confirmation of something that you know deep down, that your intuition has been telling you, because it's matching what you already know. And it's bringing you a spark here to hold your vision, to bring upon new blueprints upon this planet here and magnify what it is that you want to see in this world. You may be dealing with financial constraints currently. That's all I'm going to say about this card right now. There's something about reviewing a past life or getting to know who you were, what you were in a past life, what you struggled with, and what you needed to learn. I have on this, there's a past life reading here on my channel. I did it fairly recently, not a month ago, even less than a month ago. So go and check that out, because there could be an important message there in your past life reading that's going to talk about financial constraints and how you can overcome them. But you're getting a spark of inspiration, a deeper knowing of how to overcome these financial constraints, and turn the constraints into new gifts of prosperity here. Okay, but you're doing a review of your past life here through this portal, and you're finding the blessings in your current situation, because I do feel you guys had a tough past life, and there's something about this life that is you're going to find that in your current situation, even if you're dealing with financial constraints, there's a blessing here in that situation. There's a blessing here. You could be connected to Krishna. We have soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So I feel you are being, the financial restrictions are being lifted for you. And this is connected to you also, because we have double sevens there, 7-7, angel number 77. There's here the fact that you're connecting to your higher self and you are seeking higher guidance from your spirit team and your angels. You are removing yourself from the cage around your soul that you placed around your soul, or was placed around your soul. You're awakening and you're releasing. You're being rescued. You're rescuing your soul from that cage, that captivity and that restriction. And in freeing your soul, in freeing yourself to connect to your higher self and to the higher realms. And this freedom could come from a revelation that you get from reviewing your past life, to see that now you're free from these constraints. And in freeing your soul, you will also be freeing your financial situation to improve. So the number 24 and the number 6 could be relevant. Entrapment, the number 34 again. We have repeated numbers, 34, 34. They really want to get your attention. Wherever you have been feeling trapped, there's going to be an unblocking. If you were feeling trapped financially in a situation where you had to stay because of money, you're freeing yourself. If you are still trapped in that situation, there is something there that you need to see. You are being kept stuck for a reason, because there's a blessing that you're about to see. It's bringing a spark in you to free yourself, and you're going to free yourself. You're going to create a new blueprint. You're going to start focus on the things you want to see. The fact that you are trapped and stuck is giving you an opportunity to create the vision for yourself that you want, and to start magnetizing the things you want to, and to start thinking into reality the things you want to, rather than the things that you don't want to, and taking action. So all this feeling stuck is actually pushing you to take action toward the things that you desire, that you want, to follow your impulses, to be a little bit impulsive. So if you've been very passive and permissive and what's the name for complacent, that's about to change. That is about to change. You're doing a 180. If you were keeping yourself stuck, you're not gonna care. You're just gonna move forward. You can't stop yourself anymore. You're getting activated right now. You're becoming too impatient, too excited about life. You're about to become very excited about life, and this is going to give you some courage here to move forward, to take action toward the things that you want, because you've had enough of what you don't want. You've had enough of it. The moon, yeah, you did some soul searching, you did some shadow work, you dug deep, you dealt with, you just did a lot of work on yourself here, the moon. You could have Cancer in your chart, you could have Aries, you could have a placement here. Mm-hmm. The moon and the star. Yeah, you wished for something different. You really hoped for something different. You did a lot of healing, inner healing. You did a lot of healing of your shadow self, and you identified, you acknowledged, you accepted, and you worked on yourself. You worked on yourself to heal. You worked a lot to heal. And maybe the last drop was reviewing your past life somehow. You could have Aquarius in your chart, doesn't have to be. Yes. And you're finally going after your own wishes and desires, fulfilling your own needs. You're about to get, after this portal, you're about to get a wish granted. You're about to get exactly what you wished for, what you want, what you need. Wish fulfillment. Achieving a goal that you manifested. This is a power time for you to manifest exactly what you want. The Magician. You could have Gemini in your chart. And whatever you've been manifesting, you're going to make it happen. And this could be a soulmate connection that is reciprocal, mutual feelings, back and forth. Because you've uncaged your soul, maybe from being entrapped in your mind or in a different connection that was only teaching you lessons but keeping you stuck at the same time so you could learn those lessons. But now you're manifesting a soulmate connection, equal give and take. Whatever love you give, you receive. Whatever, it's an equal exchange that makes you feel very accepted and loved and fulfilled. Like all your dreams are coming true when it comes to love, and anything you're manifesting, it's coming about slowly but surely. Whatever action you've taken, whatever seeds you've planted, whatever you've been patient about and holding on to, if you've been saving money, you've been doing the right thing. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries somewhere in your chart, doesn't have to be, but you're about to come into your power, to feel very inspired and be an inspiration to others. After what you've been through, it's like you overcame your own limitations. You saved yourself from your own soul cage because you took that bold action. You did the work to start thinking differently and manifesting differently. And because of that, slowly but surely, you removed yourself from your self-imposed entrapment that you thought was, being placed upon you by someone else or external circumstances. And you are letting go of holding on too tightly to an old way of thinking. And because of that, the advice here is to be bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring, because it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off in a very, very big way. All your dreams, all your wishes will be granted. But you need to be bold, and you need to take that bold action. And this portal is inviting you to do so. So I hope this reading was enlightening to you. If you feel this is not your pile, go ahead and check another pile. If you feel this resonated with you, let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later, and share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bye till next time.